apartment starts being an advertising, and she wants to switch the advertising, and she says, no, don't switch it because they got them and you can't now switch the advertising. You have to see this through. So something like that.
Yeah, wait. Because the advertising is what? You can't see the advertising and what?
No, opposite. The advertising, when advertising starts, the whole walls of the apartment, it's like advertising. It's like a future 2030. So screen. So you see the advertising, so you can't stop the advertising. You have to see that advertising through. So it's kind of like saying that TVs control us and advertisings, like you have to see what they show you. You can't just skip the news or skip anything.
Okay.
The walls of your apartment as the screens, like CNN news and everything. So kind of something like that.
Okay. So, and you already submitted this?
Yeah, I already submitted it and nothing back. It's before the quarantine was, but I didn't hear anything back.
Okay, so here's a little take on this. Mm-hmm. We should have given this before. So here's how to fix this, because you can fix this easily. Number one, you see at the camera, you're way too close to the camera, so it doesn't look professional because you're just so close. You gotta be further away from the camera, and it has to be a little wider shot, because again, you're making the same mistake that Nelly is doing. You're like close and you're looking up to the guy, so it is visually and professionally just not right. So that's number one. Number two, you're way overthinking the casting. Diana, you're way overthinking it and making it way too difficult.
Yeah, even he told me, kind of like I lost my personality. He's like, you're playing somebody else. It doesn't look like.
Who told you that?
Michael. Like when he was reading for me, he's like, I don't like it. He told me right away, I don't like it. You like feels weird. You overthinking it. Michael's
a really smart guy. Why should you listen to him? Because he's your husband. I don't listen to my husband. Why is that? Now he's a very smart guy. I wish he would go to class because he's really reading it also always really nice. So why will they hire you, Diana?
I think just because of my looks. Maybe
the
futuristic blue eyes, blonde, maybe, but not because of my reading for sure.
Okay, but why would they hire you for the next movie?
I don't
Diana,
know.
hello.
Yes, I don't know.
Okay, because of your looks.
Charisma.
Okay, Diana, they will hire you because of your looks.
Mm-hmm.
Because of your looks, because of your charisma, and because of your smile and talent. So get your head around that. What's the goal about you? Because we talk about this a lot in class. So your goal is you're attractive. Diana, if you were not attractive, then we would go out for ugly women part, and then we would cash in on you being really ugly. So the fact that you're not ugly is not a great thing. It's just like, okay, she's not ugly. See what I'm saying? So it's not like, oh my God, I'm pretty. No, that's one of the things you have, but you got to play it out. You can't just go up there and be like, hey, I'm pretty, and I pretend like I'm not, and I'm not using that, and I'm playing ugly. That's stupid. Don't play stupid. Don't pretend like you can be ugly. You cannot be ugly.
Okay.
Okay, so because of that, and because of who you are physically and how smart you are, you don't need to act that you're smart. You don't look and you don't talk like a blonde bimbo. Like I know blonde bimbos from Texas. Sometimes they come to class and that's not you. So you don't have to worry about making sure that they know that you're smart. If you would just have read this thing with Michael and be like, hey, this is happening and that's bad happening, and just picked up the rhythm of it, you would have done a really good job. So you were just overthinking the whole thing because it says futuristic. No, this is like not a difficult casting, all right? It's a virtual short film. So they just need somebody who flows, who is fun to look at and fun to work with. So you overthought this one.
I always overthink everything. That's
okay, so let's write that down on a piece of paper, and don't overthink. I gotta write stuff down. Don't overthink stuff. So just listen to Michael and listen. Castings are just about you flowing. All right, they're just about you giving me rhythm. If there's no rhythm, we got no scene.
Okay.
All right, you did really well in the prior class, so I don't worry about you. You just got a little off in this one.
I like this one too, how I did, but I wanted you to see it.
Awesome, awesome. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing. I know you can do this. Here we go. Let's look at Gwenny for a second. Yeah, I think it's good if you show me stuff that you actually send out, because then we can talk about, but if you can do it before we send out stuff, that'd be even better. Here we go. Have a look at Gwenny for a second.
Please tell me, this is something small, like someone found out your dad used a placebo? Sarah wants a divorce. Oh my God. It's over. What am I gonna do? Well, it's not over yet. Just because she says she wants a divorce doesn't mean she's gonna go through with it. Maybe you can work things out. I meant, what am I gonna do about the show? No one's gonna want to watch a self-help host whose whole life is falling apart. I don't know. I thought your on-air panic attack was one of our better shows. Wait, who cares about the show? You should be talking about your wife or to your wife. You don't think I've tried? She knows I can't do this without her. She's not wrong. But there's a lot of seriously screwed up people in the south of Wisconsin, and they need me too. Sarah wants me to choose between her and the show, and I can't do that. And what about Michael? Please, my son was the first thing I thought of. His daddy is his hero. He can't see me fail. Well, getting a divorce is not failing. Again, I'm talking about the show. It's not like I'm some $30,000 a year math teacher getting laid off. What I do affects people's life. That's true. You've ruined mine. But what would you tell yourself if you were a guest on your own show? Huh? I wrote my book, Felicity. I don't need to read it. You would say communicate to each other. How does that not apply to you? Because I'm a professional psychologist. That advice is over the counter. I need a prescription. Well, you don't want my advice, fine, okay? But I got a staff to take care of, a show to produce, and a career choice to regret. So be on set in an hour.
Here you go, Gwenny. Good, Gwenny. So number one.
Nice.
Why I see myself?
But you see, I don't know where we see you. I don't know. There we go. Sorry. Good point. Good point. I put you on. Gwenny. So good news. Good news is that you solved a lot of things. So you solved a lot of things in the preparation, and a lot of things are much better. You taped this on your phone, and you, right?
Yeah.
And that is just the worst case scenario. So it is not bad, but it's also not gold. It is not great. So it's not bad. Gwen, you didn't mess it up. It is not bad. There's nothing like bad. But here's
You
what
mean
happens.
the lines for the reader?
Yeah, and here's what happens. So because there's no light. There's no light in you because you're not having fun, because you're doing something that you have to do, and you don't have rhythm because you're waiting for your lines. So you see this face here? You see how in the eyes, there is nothing happening. There's just waiting.
Well, it's not over yet. Just because she says she wants a divorce doesn't mean she's going to go through with it. Maybe you can work things out.
So you see, there's a blank stare again. So there are those stares in between. And the reason for the stares are twofold. Because I was thinking about, why is Gwenny not booking 100 jobs a week? Like, why is that? And it's just a question of discussing what is your strategy. So what did you do to prepare this casting? What did you do?
Well, I thought of the backstory because I feel like they do have a relationship, but I kind of did it in a way like it's kind of a flame for me because obviously he's married. And that, but when he also says like his wife is his rock and this and that, so I'm like, okay, you know what, whatever. Like, you know, then I like, at first I was like, oh my God, like, you know, like, cause I'm like, okay, this has been the thing for me. So what?
Okay, let me interrupt you for a second. Let me ask you again. How did you prepare for this? So
well,
how much time did you spend on this? When did you first started preparing for this? And then how many days after that did you start taping it? Or did you get it, memorize it and tape it?
Probably a few days. Like from when I first saw it, I read through it and then like just kind of let it sit for a bit, and then and then the day before I filmed it, I was like really making sure that I memorized everything.
Okay.
And then also like thinking about my whole, you know, backstory and my relationship with him and all that stuff. And I know you wanted more comedy, but like because for my backstory, I guess it's like, you know, I could have done little even more comedy in the beginning. And actually there was another take that I like better because I did 4 takes, but I messed up in the end where like I almost forgot my line of a career choice to regret. And I didn't want to edit it because like I just don't like editing my castings really.
Okay, so what needs to happen in the casting is that you are having fun taping this. And it is not such a pulling teeth experience that comes with all the, you got so tense. You look tense in the tape. You look like, oh my God, I got to do this. Everything hangs on this. So you're just tense and you're not shining. So
but I don't feel that way though. Like I love doing self-tape.
Well, great, but it's not coming across. So if you love it, you gotta show us your love. So I want you to meet Michael. Michael is Diana's husband, and he's gonna do this for next month with you. All right. So you call Diana. No, really, you call Diana. Then you FaceTime with Diana and Michael, and then you do this with Michael because you got the problem of the reader. And if I would do it with you 100 times, it would be perfect. If you would just practice differently, you would get all the jobs you want to get, Gwenny. It is not your talent. You got to listen to this. It's not your talent. It is a question of something you're doing in the process that has these castings just not look great. So we got to just solve what's wrong in the engine. And part of it is just that moment of taping. You're not a happy camper. All right. So that's your homework. Here we go. I want to go and then we'll all do it again. Let's look at Rax. Rax, do you have a link for me? You got a link for me?
Send you the link on the WhatsApp, the YouTube link.
Okay, you don't. Let me see how I put that. Give me 1 second.
I'm technologically challenged.
Nice. Okay, let me just send it to myself and we look at it. That was fast.
Hi, my name is Ragnhild, and I'm reading for the role of Felicity. Please tell me this is something small, like you found out your diet pill is a placebo.
Sarah wants a divorce.
Oh my God.
It's over. What am I going to do?
Well, it's not over yet. Just because she says she wants a divorce doesn't mean she'll go through with it. Maybe you can work things out.
My man, what am I going to do about the show? No one's going to watch his self-help host. His own life's falling apart.
I don't know. I thought your on-air panic attack was one of your better shows. Wait, who cares about the show? You need to be talking to your wife. I mean, about your wife, to your wife.
But you don't think I've tried? She knows I can't do this without her. She's my rock. There's a lot of seriously screwed up people in southern Wisconsin, and they need me too. Sarah wants me to choose between her and the show. I can't do that.
What about Michael?
Please, my son was the first thing I thought of. His daddy's his hero. You can't see me fail.
Getting a divorce is not a failure.
Again, I'm talking about the show. It's not like I'm some $30,000 a year math teacher getting laid off. What I do affects people's lives.
True, you've ruined my life. Look, if you were a guest on the show, what would you be telling yourself?
I wrote my book, Felicity. I don't need to read it.
You would say communicate with each other. How does that not apply to you?
Because I'm a professional psychologist. That advice is over the counter. I need prescription.
Look, you don't want my advice? Fine. But I've got a show to run, I've got a staff to take care of, and I've got a career to regret. So just
Be on the set in an hour, okay?
There we go. Great. So you're doing it. That's a big step. You've got to solve your technical aspect. So number one, technical aspects of the whole thing. Don't run.
Yeah.
Where did you film this? On a computer?
No, on my phone. I don't know why it's so fuzzy.
Well, because it's humid, so you got to clean the lens.
I did clean the lens.
No, you didn't. No, you either didn't clean the lens or you don't have enough light.
Maybe she was on selfie mode as well.
On what?
On portrait mode? What kind of phone do you have?
Were you on selfie mode?
No, what phone do you have, Rags?
I film it like with the screen pointing at me. Is that that's selfie mode?
Yeah, that's selfie mode. You should not use selfie mode.
Oh, okay. So the next time I'm gonna do that.
Okay. So it's got to have more light, and the wall in the background and this hole in the edge of the room, you can't do any of that. You got to have one straight line and one green line. Now, Gwenny, maybe it's the same for you. You have to improvise the scene before you film it. Rags, it looked like you were just reading emotions. Price was doing a good job reading there, but you're not connecting to Price and playing off Price. You're just like, okay, this is my face here. This is my face here. This is my face here. And you're not communicating and responding of who you really are as Rags, talking to what stupid stuff Price is really saying. Does it make sense? So
yeah.
it didn't look like an improv. And every scene needs to look like it is an improv happening for the very first time. And we don't know what's happening, and it's all a big surprise happening. And what I was missing in it is like you're fighting with the guy and you're just smiling at the guy, but the scene is a fight. So what's missing here is that there is an actual fight going on, and that you're pissed at the guy and you fight with the guy, and then he gets back to you, and then we get that dynamic going. Does that make sense?
I thought it was like you told me all the casting going from happy to angry. So in the beginning I was happy because I'm not really, yeah.
Okay, but here, listen up. So all castings have emotional changes, but they also have a connection. So you got to put all of these things in there. If you don't communicate with Price anymore, now that's number one. So it's got to flow.
Right.
It's got to flow. Guys, I'm going to put you in a secret room. I'm going to send you the script one more time. I think you all have it, right?
Yeah.
Except maybe Ryan comments. I just sent it in the chat. It's in the chat. I'll put you in different rooms. I put Ryan with Rags, Diana, Elvira, Carlos, Stan with Nelly, and Christiana with Gwenny. I give you 5 minutes to prepare this, and then you act it like an actual scene. Got it? Okay, we have 9 participants. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Räume.
Okay.
Ryan, you got time to do this?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so it's here you go. Just check this out and please just join the rooms.
To produce, and I have a career choice to regret. So you know what? I'll just see you on set in an hour. Oh, Ralph appeared.
What you can do in this thing is, if you printed it, you can write on the page and you make notes. The most important thing now is the speed. It's not a scene, it's not a rehearsal. You can actually read this if you can print it out, or on your computer screen, you can read it, but you cannot lose rhythm. All right, so try to just work on not losing rhythm.
Okay.
And I can just sneak away.
There, I gotta load it up.
You wanna give it a try, Diana?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it's over yet. Just because she says she wants a divorce doesn't mean she's actually going to go through with it.
Here, listen up. So here are the rules. You can read this. You can read this. In actual casting, you can hold it and read it. What I need to see right now is that you don't lose your rhythm. So reading this, make this as fast as funny. Don't make pauses in the wrong places. Just go boom, boom, boom. Go fast. Fast makes it funny. All right? I'll be right back.
Okay.
How much time you need? 5 minutes, right? Yeah.
Okay.
A little longer?
What I do affects people's lives.
For sure. You ruined mine. And I forgot the next one.
Here we go. It's really important that you don't try to memorize this. In this one, you can read this, but it needs to go fast.
Right.
So exercise for right now is that just try to get the rhythm and try to go fast, 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 fast. All right?
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'll be right back.
I wrote the book, Felicity. I don't need to read it.
How does that not apply to you, really?
Because I'm a professional psychologist. That advice is over the counter. I need prescription.
Okay, fine. You don't want my advice? Good. I have a staff to take care of and a show to produce and a career choice to regret.
Wendy, that was fantastic. You do it like that. It is like you get it. You're just not doing it when you do it by yourself. You see how you're smiling, how pretty that was. No, don't say anything.
No, I was gonna say I think
Don't
because
say anything.
the
What?
recording is making it because I'm so concerned of having it timed right.
Yeah,
And-
I know. I'm telling you, I can see that. That's
Yeah.
what I'm telling you. The recording is like, you're waiting for it. You're like, oh, I didn't time it right. And I can see your brain is not in it. So you just met Cristiano again. Cristiano's going to help you. Go on Zoom. Do it on Zoom with Cristiano. Oh, you can do the casting on Zoom? No, you can't. The quality's not going to be good enough.
Yeah.
No, maybe it's a good idea, no?
Maybe.
Have you tried already?
I've not tried it. Maybe, let's see. Here we go.
And then the off.
I can try it. I can try it too.
Except with a fake bedroom that Gwenny is putting us in every night. Gwenny, can you change the background and give us at least a beach or something?
Sure.
Thank you very much. I'll give you 5 more minutes and then we'll do it, all right?
All right, okay.
All right.
You know, you would want
Here we go. Carlos, you go first. Who wants to go first? Elvira, Diana? Elvira goes first. Love it. Here we go. And bring it on. And whenever you're ready.
Ah, wait.
Wait a couple of seconds. Are they all there? They're coming back. We're still missing two. Wait a second.
That's mine.
Yep. So if you're watching this now, become the casting director and ask yourself the only question that they're going to say, where is Cristiano and Gwenny? Oh, they're coming in 5 seconds. They don't want to leave. Here we go. What happened, Gwen? You didn't want to come back? You were hanging out with Cristiano on the island? There we go. So here's the thing. We're just going to do this until the point that it becomes boring. I'm going to cut the scene when it's boring. You can read it, but you need to learn how to not lose your rhythm. If you have rhythm, they're going to say, wow, this is great. Rhythm beats emotional change. So Rax, I understand you're saying about the changes, but like Diana's overthinking it. That's the theory of it. That's the second aspect of preparation. So the execution is the rhythm of it. So you lose your rhythm.
Heard.
Joking. There we go. Or am I? And action.
Please tell me this is something small. Like somebody told you that your diet pill's a placebo.
Sarah wants a divorce.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know it's over. What am I gonna do?
Well, maybe it's still not over. I mean, maybe just because she says she wants a divorce doesn't mean she can actually go
Thank
through with it.
you. Thank you.
No.
Elvira, you come running in. You come running in, and you have to be like running in, like up here. Go again. And I'll put you first. And action, go.
Okay, please tell me this is something small. Like somebody told you that
What's
your
with the
diet.
pauses? What's with the pauses? You knew what you're gonna say. Why are you making the pause in your first line? Please, please remind me that my name is Ralph. Don't make a pause in the first line. Please, please. Okay, tell me this is something small. Tell me that you forgot your fucking diet pills.
Okay.
Okay.
And action, go.
Please tell me this is something small. Like somebody told you that your diet pill is a placebo.
Sarah wants a divorce.
Oh my
Want to kill
God.
her! Want to kill her! Carlos, don't kill her! Don't kill her. So she goes here, and finally, you've been waiting all day to tell somebody. So she goes here, and you go, she wants a divorce. It's the fight with Elvira. So you fight with Elvira like it's Elvira's fault. It's Elvira's fault. It's Elvira's a bad one.
Okay, okay.
Sorry, I'm screaming, but I've really learned that it helps. And action, go, 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 go.
Please tell me this is something small, like somebody told you that your diet pill is a placebo.
No, Sarah wants a divorce.
Oh my God.
It's over. What am I gonna do now?
Well, okay, just because she says she wants the divorce doesn't mean she's actually going to go through with it. Maybe you can still work it out.
What I meant was, what am I gonna do about the show? No one's gonna watch a self-help host whose own life's falling apart.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe your on-screen panic attack was one of our better shows, but why are we even freaking talking about this? We should be talking about your wife, or just no. You should be talking to your wife.
Felicity, you think I've tried that? She's my rock and she's my everything, but there's a lot of
Thank
serious.
you. Okay, so now you're going fast. Fast and intensity are two different things. Carlos, you're just going too fast. You're throwing out all the jokes. So there's a lot of jokes. That's the beginning. Do the beginning again. You're going too fast. Elvira, it is not going like super speed.
Yeah.
It is, you're intense about it and you say your things, but you're making the pauses like, wow, by the way, your show about the nervous breakdown, that was gold. That was great. I thought that was your greatest show. So make the jokes.
Okay.
Go again and action, go.
Please tell me this is something small, like somebody. Too fast?
Yeah, too relaxed. And action, fire, and action, go, go, go.
Please tell me this is something small, like somebody told you that your diet pill is a placebo.
No, Sarah wants a divorce.
Oh my God.
It's over. What am I gonna do?
I mean, just because she says she wants a divorce doesn't mean she's actually going to go through with it. Like, maybe you can still work it out.
What I meant was a show. Like, who's gonna watch a self-help host? Like, my own life's falling apart.
I don't know. I mean, I think your on-screen panic attack was actually one of the better shows. But wait, no. Why are we even talking about this? You should be talking about your wife. You're better to your wife.
You don't think I've tried that? She knows I can't do it without her. She's my rock. But there's a lot of seriously screwed up people in southern Wisconsin, and they need my help. My bad. I was getting a call. Sarah wants me to choose between her, and I can't do that.
And what about Michael?
Please, my son was the first thing I thought of. His daddy's his hero. I can't let him see me fail.
But failure is not, divorce is not a failure.
Again, I'm not talking about the show. I'm not some 30,000 a year math teacher who just got laid off. What I do affects lives.
That's true. And you've ruined mine. But okay, so what would you say to yourself if you were a guest in your own show?
I wrote the book, Felicity. I don't need to read it.
There you go. That was the best line. That was the best line. Carlos, that was the best line. Now you're fighting. Why are you not fighting with Elvira from the beginning? Okay, so lesson. Number one lesson, don't throw away lines. Like they don't care, all lines matter. Number two, you need at least 2 days to prepare for a casting. Imagine how great your casting would be if today would be day number 1. You have a whole day to think about this, and then we do it tomorrow. You would be up here, all right? So much better. Carlos, you got to fight. But you got to do it again. Elvira, it's getting much better. Let's look at Stan. Linking up with Nelly. And action.
Please tell me this is something small, like someone found out your diet pill's a placebo.
Sarah wants a divorce.
Oh my God.
It's over. What am I going to do?
It's not over yet. Just because she says she wants a divorce doesn't mean she's actually going to go through with it. Maybe you can work things out.
I mean, what am I going to do about the show? No one's going to watch a self-help host whose own life is falling apart.
I don't know. I think your on-air panic attack was one of our best shows. But wait, we shouldn't be talking about the show. You should be talking to your wife about your wife.
You don't think I've tried? I know I can do this without her. She's my rock. But
Sorry, I lost audio.
Yeah, I lost the audio too, but it was really funny.
Okay, I was like...
Here we go again. Stan, we lost you. We can't hear you. Okay, you're back now. Stan, You gotta focus on acting while you're reading this. Now you're just reading it. We need more emotions. All right, from the beginning. So act with Nelly. And action.
Please tell me this is something small, like
Okay, no. Come on, bigger. Don't make pauses in the wrong places. Make it like bigger, Nelly. Bigger,
Okay.
bigger, bigger. Oh my God. Freak out, Nelly. Come on, that's cute. Go, action.
Please tell me this is something small, like someone found out your diet pill is a placebo.
Sarah
Hey,
wants
why
a
don't you go?
divorce.
Why do you go down at the end? You gotta go up. You can't go like somebody found out you're probably a placebo. Like
Okay.
somebody found out it's a placebo. Go,
Okay.
go, Nelly, go.
Please tell me this is something small, like someone found out your diet pill is a placebo.
Sarah wants a divorce.
No, depressed Stan. No, motivational speaker, depressed. No, you can't be depressed in the casting. Casting's over. Go again.
Please tell me this is something small, like someone found out that your diet pill is a placebo.
Sarah wants a divorce.
Oh my
You're still
God.
depressed. Sarah wants a divorce. It has to be Sarah wants a divorce. And it's your fucking fault. You have to say it like it's Nelly's fault. Go again.
Please tell me this is something small, like someone found out that your diet pill is a placebo.
Sarah wants a divorce.
Oh my God.
It's over. What am I gonna do?
Well, it's not over yet. Just because she says she wants a divorce doesn't mean she's actually going to go through with it. Maybe you can work things out.
I mean, what am I gonna do about the show? No one's gonna watch self-help host whose own life is falling apart.
Well, I don't know. I think your on-air Panic Attack was our best show. But wait, we shouldn't be talking about the show. You should be talking about your wife or to your wife.
You don't think I've tried? She knows I can't do that without her. She's my rock. But there's a lot of seriously screwed up people in southern Wisconsin, and they need me too. Sarah wants me to choose between her and the show, and I can't do that.
What about Michael?
Please, my son was the first thing I thought of. He's daddy, his hero. He can't see me fail.
Oh, getting a divorce is not failure.
Again, I'm talking about the show. It's not like I'm some $30,000 a year math teacher getting laid off. What I do affects people's lives.
That's true. You've ruined mine. But what would you tell yourself if you were a guest in your own show?
I wrote my book, Felicity. I don't need to read it.
No, you'd say, communicate with each other. That's what you say. Why does that not apply to you?
Because I'm a professional psychiatrist, psychologist. That advice is over the counter. I need prescription.
Now, you don't want my advice? Fine. I have staff to take care of, a show to produce, and career choices to regret. So just be on set in an hour.
There we go. So Nelly, a lot of jokes happening. So your energy is much better, and you're cute to watch, and you look pretty. So you look really fun to watch. So that was really nice. All right. There were some jokes in there you still kind of like didn't, and like the career you're regretting, that's a joke. So that's all fine. But the energy now is so much better, and you look so much better. All right. Very good. Stan, it's practice, practice, practice. It's practicing. And the tip about it is you have to print it out. And you have to write next to the lines how you acted so you can practice a little bit of what's the subtext gonna be, because it's a lot to ask of you to read it, to act it, to do all the things at the same time. So if you break it up into small steps, that's gonna make it easier for you to put it all together, okay? It's a good thing you came tonight so you can see this. Let's do Gwenny and Cristiano. And action.
Please tell me this is something small, like someone found out your diet pills a placebo.
Sarah wants a divorce.
Oh my God.
It's over. What am I gonna do now?
Well, it's not over yet. Just because she said she wants a divorce doesn't mean she's gonna go through with it.
Thank you.
Wait.
Cristiano, can you act like you're Italian?
Easy. Okay.
No, it's not easy because you're not doing it. So try again.
Okay.
Sarah wants a divorce. Mamma mia, you have to be energetic Latino. Go, action.
Oh, wait. Please tell me this is something small, like someone found out your diet pills a placebo or something.
Sarah wants a divorce.
Oh my God.
It's over. What am I gonna do now?
Well, it's not over yet. Just because she says she wants a divorce doesn't mean she's gonna go through with it. Maybe you guys will work things out.
I mean, what am I gonna do with the show now? No one is gonna watch a self-help post whose own life is falling apart.
I actually thought like your online panic attack was one of our better shows. Wait, but why are we talking about the show? Who cares about it? You should be talking about your wife or to your wife.
You don't think I tried? She knows that I can't do anything without her. She's my rock. But there is a lot of people screwed up in Wisconsin and they need me. So she asked me to choose between her and the show, and I can't do this.
What about Michael?
My son is the first thing I thought about. But I'm his hero and I can't fail.
Well, I mean, getting a divorce is not failing.
Again, I'm talking about the show. It's not like I'm a 30,000 math teacher and that is laid off, you know. What I do affects a lot of lives.
Well, that's true. You did ruin mine. Okay, so if you were a guest on your own show, what would you tell yourself?
I wrote my book, Felicity. I don't need to read it.
You would tell them, please communicate with each other. How does this not apply to you, huh?
Because I'm a professional psychologist. Their advice is over the counter. I need prescription.
Okay, you don't want my advice? Fine. Okay, I got a staff to take care of, a show to produce, and a career choice to regret. Just be on set in an hour.
100 points. 100 points. Wonderful. Wonderful. Cristiano, you understood all the jokes. You understood all the jokes. It was wonderful. Gwenny, wonderful. I mean, I saw Rags laughing in the back. I didn't see all of you laughing in the back, but it was really funny. It was really good. So, Gwenny, you know your solution. Do things with Cristiano. Don't do Michael. Do Cristiano. It's perfect. Cristiano, please. Let me. So, when you make a romantic comedy, if you look at a big budget romantic comedy, all of the characters in the romantic comedy are gonna be very different, specific, and funny. If you're just an American and you're just normal, you will not book the part. You will not be in a romantic comedy. I made one, and all the characters I had, secondary characters, were all funnier than some of the leading actors. They were all funny. So you are funny, you're engaging, you are charismatic, you are so good, and you take it away because you don't want to be Cristiano Italian. But if you take away your way of talking, you will not find work.
Oh,
so
okay.
Think about this again. You need to be fun and passionate. That's your goal. You look at Diana, you know what she is. You know what Nelly is, right? Can you see it? Okay,
it's totally my goal.
So look at this. Can you see what would be of Nelly's life if Nelly acts like she is a boring mid-20s housekeeper? She got no life, right?
No, you're right.
No, she's acting sexy, fun, young, energy, right? She takes it away, she got nothing. So, well, she got a lot, but she's not going to be as great. So, Cristiano, that is your challenge. As I said to you from the first class you came in, and I'm going to say it to you until you're on the movie set, and I tell you, I told you so. This is your role, because I like to listen to you. It's fun to hear you talk. I enjoy it. So, you put this in there, and it's fun to hear you speak. So, put it in everything you go. Rags, say you agree with me.
I agree.
Thank you. Gwen, say you agree with me.
I just want to say, I wish my accent cuts it. Like, I need to fix mine, but
no, but we're not talking about you. We're talking about Cristiano. Say you agree.
I'm just saying, like, I'm agreeing that his accent is amazing. It's like every time I watch him, it's super funny. Like,
and his
when you try so hard to articulate the words, you lose your charm.
But he's charming. Can you see how he's charming?
Yeah, I see it a lot.
He's charming. There we go. So here we go. We're getting it better. There we go. Ryan, Rags. Ryan, this is your first time. Let's see what you got for us.
All right.
Bring it on. And action.
Please tell me this is something not important, like you found out your diet pill is a placebo or something.
Sarah wants a divorce.
Oh my God.
It's over. What am I going to do?
Well, it's not over yet. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you just need to talk to her.
I mean, what am I going to do about the show? Nobody's going to watch a self-help host whose own life is falling apart.
Well, I thought the on-air breakdown you had was one of the best episodes. Wait. Nobody cares about the show. Who cares? You need to talk about your wife. I mean, to your wife.
You don't think I've tried? She knows I can't do this without her. She's my rock. But there's a lot of seriously screwed up people in southern Wisconsin, and they need my help too. Sarah wants me to choose between her and the show, and I just can't do that.
Well, what about Michael?
Please, my son was the first thing I thought of. His daddy's his hero. He can't see me fail.
I forgot my line. I'm sorry.
Can you say it now? Say it now. What you got? Keep going. It's good.
It's just, Ryan, can you go again? Sorry.
Do you want to go from the top, Ralph?
Oh, no, keep going. Bring it home. So talk about the sun. Start from the sun.
Please, my son was my first thing I thought of. His daddy's his hero. He can't see me fail.
Getting a divorce is not a failure.
Again, I'm not talking about the show. It's not like I'm some $30,000 a year math teacher getting laid off. What I do affects people's lives.
Yeah, you ruined my life, so I get it.
I wrote the book, Felicity. I don't need to read it.
Okay.
Come on, Felicity. Get your head out of your ass, Felicity. Here. I own you, bitch.
There we go. It's going overboard, but it's funny. Here we go.
I don't know what happened. I totally blanked out.
There we go. Rax, very good. This is so much better. You put your energy back in. Everything is good. It was really good.
But I totally
like at the beginning, because if you go again and you mess up stuff, then we're here for an hour. It was really good in the beginning, Rax. So very good. The energy's back. All right. This is what you gotta do, Rax. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
You understand?
I don't know
Ryan,
what happened though. I blanked out.
Yeah, that's all right. Don't worry about it. Ryan, first time ever I see you. So here's the journey we're on. I got to figure out why they will hire you. So the reason why this takes a little bit of time is I got to see you do different scenes, and then I'm going to typecast you, and then I'm going to figure out why they would hire you, how they're going to hire you, and then we can sell you. So that's kind of like where we're at. In the casting, you're just starting out. So I don't want to throw too much stuff at you. You got to learn how to do this and bring a lot of different emotions with her in the scene, because you also have a love interest in the girl you're reading with. And now it didn't really look like you love her. It looked like you're going to kick her butt.
I didn't know that I loved her.
You love every girl. You love every girl in every movie from here on in.
Okay.
All girls that walk past you, you love them. All right, excellent. Welcome to the games. Here we go. One to go. Go, Diana. Go, Carlos. Where's Carlos?
Yeah, Carlos left. I could go with Cristiano or...
Here we go. Cristiano.
Hello.
Diana, go. Let's do it.
Please, just tell me this is something small. Like you find out that your diet pills are just placebo.
Okay, here we go. Go again. Don't be annoyed. Go again from the beginning and be like high up in the air. And action.
Just please, just tell me that this is so small and you just find out that your diet pills are placebo.
Sarah wants a divorce.
Oh my God.
It's over. What I'm gonna do now?
Well, it's not over. She just mentioned it. It doesn't mean that she's going through with it. So I think you can work it out.
What I'm gonna do with the show? No one is gonna watch a self-help host whose life is falling apart, you know?
I know, but your show, when you panicked on the air, was the best show, I think, you know? Why are we even talking about this? You have to talk about
Here we go. From the beginning, Diana. Let's have fun with it. Fight with him. Fight with him. Go fight. Don't be nice. Be mad. Fight with him. And
please tell me this is just a Please tell me this is something small and you find out that your diet pill's a placebo.
Okay, where are you looking? Don't look up in the sky. Don't look up at guy and look at the screen, look at the script, and just keep going. And action, go.
Please tell me this is something small, like you find out that your pill's a placebo.
Sarah wants a divorce.
Oh my God.
It's over. What I'm gonna do now?
Well, it's not over just because she said she wants to do it. It doesn't mean she will do it. Just maybe work this out with her.
I mean, what I'm gonna do with the show? No one is gonna watch a self-help post whose own life is falling apart.
I don't know. I thought your Panic on the Air was the best show. And why are we even talking about this? You have to talk with your wife about your wife.
You don't think I tried? She knows I can do anything without her. She's my rock. But there's a lot of people that is screwed up in Wisconsin. They need me.
What about?
Ask me.
So what about with your son? What's going on with your son?
Please, my son is the first thing I thought about, but I'm his hero. I can't fail.
But getting a divorce is not failing.
Again, I'm talking about the show. I'm not a 30,000 a year meth fish that is laid off, you know. I mean, what do I do? What I do, I affect people's lives.
That's true. You ruined my life. Do you know what you tell yourself on your show? If you would be on your show?
I wrote the book, Felicity. I don't need to read it.
You'd say communicate with each other. How does that not apply to you?
Because I'm a professional psychologist. That advice is over the counter. I need prescription.
No, you don't need my advice. You know everything. I have staff to take care of and show and producers. So just be on the set. That's it.
Here we go. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Here we go. It's getting better because you guys, you can all do this because you go to acting class. You can all do this. The hard time is putting it all together. All right. I already have a new cast we're going to put. We're going to do the next one at the end of May because I was one class short. The next one is May 25th. So you have 1, 2, 3 weeks to do the next one. Give me your feedback. You saw something, you learned something in the last hour and a half?
Bro,
What you got saying?
3 things that we need to consider when we're setting up a scene for casting. Technical aspect, you know, your equipment and all that, the personal and something else. What were
No. The preparation means that you analyze the scene and you plan out, you understand the scene. So the preparation of, is this comedy? Is this drama? Where are the emotions? What's going on? The subtext? How do I do all of that? Preparation of it, the logic of it. But then when you act it, you got to forget about the planning and you just got to bring in the rhythm. Okay? Any other questions? You had some fun?
I have a comment about Ryan's voice. I think you should do voiceover. His voice is great.
Very good, yeah.
It was great.
Here we go. It's really painful. So I'm sorry about Carlos. So it's like boom. But I just know that, guys, if you can survive this and you understand this and you understand where it's coming from, then you are all going to book stuff. So it's just a question of you got to sit through getting some criticism on the castings because nothing hangs on this one. It's just a test. So imagine you just were on a movie that's going to pay you $100,000 and you didn't get it because you didn't ask for help because you never took the class. And I'm telling you, there's so many actors out there. I just don't know how to put this more massive, this program. There's so many actors who need one of these classes and they will be booking jobs because nobody ever tells them what they have to do in the casting. They go out there, they do the casting classes. Of course, you got a casting class with somebody else. You know, I can teach you to do the scene, but to do it on your own, that's very courageous and you're all doing it. So congrats on that. Have a wonderful Monday. And I'll see you back soon.
Quick question. You upload this on the Castinghackers, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Because I see the difference, the before and after.
But Nelly, I didn't press the button on time. I don't think I recorded I recorded the ending of it. I didn't record your scenes.
Okay. Okay.
But I'll record it. I'll record the ending of it. I'll do that. So when you were acting, I have it.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's the part.
There we go. Happy Monday, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Sayonara. Good night.
Bye.
Thank you, Ralph.